Welcome, and welcome back to another episode of Pumpkin Days, where we have already checked the news this morning, and we have some crops to harvest. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Everything is still watered from the rain, and our trees are doing excellent. So, let us move some green beans over. We're going to hold on to the mushrooms for right now. And this needs to go to Nora. So we'll have to do that today. I say we search her out. And she's going to be... Really? Oh, hold on. Diamond Falls. Nora's up here. Well, then I suppose we should go and handle that real quick before we go into town. Actually, no. Nora will come by this evening. It's fine. She always comes to town in the afternoon, evening-ish time. In the meantime, let's go check our income. And of course, we need some eggs and milk and things. And then, as far as our quota goes, green beans we've shipped. We need peas and grapes. And rhubarb. But I think rhubarb's already in the ground. Green beans, potatoes. Aha! I see you have completed the farm quota this month. Nice work. Here, take this for your hard work. You can use it to harvest multiple crops at a time. So we got a gold harvesting sickle and 500 extra gold. And then we can still do the peas and the grapes and the rhubarb. Which is pretty great. So we have 1,100 gold to work with. Let's see what we can do with it. We are still working on doing some mining and getting some processors up and running so that we can do maybe wood production and furniture production for an increase in income in early game. Because what we're trying to do is we want a beeline for better transportation, and that is going to require a horse, which is something we just don't have currently. First off, do you need anything? To Greg. Sure. Buying and selling. We have an apricot tree. I want to say we're already doing grapes. I hope we're already doing grapes. But even so, that would only take us through to the 22nd. So let's grab 5 bags of grapes. Sure. Let's do that. Let's grab another 10 wheat seeds because we can. We're going to need these things eventually anyway. Junipers. I don't know if we did that. Let's grab 5 of them. And then we'll leave this be for the moment. Now we could grab more stuff. Just more stuff. But the problem with that is we don't really want to grab more materials for crafting if we don't have the tools to get the raw materials in the first place. At least not yet. We will eventually be able to get ahead of the curve, I think, on the pickaxes. I'm not sure just yet, but I think we will. We need to come see somebody who's in here. Oh, Time is running out to get rid of that Jounce Corp factory. This is horrible. We all moved here to get away from that awful company, and they just followed us here. The factory is being built pretty far away from Diamond Falls, but I just know they'll start building their factories all over the island. Is there anything we can do? I've done my research and all the permits and paperwork checked out. The only thing we can do is get the island a conservation status by filling out the museum with artifacts and other things. We gotta help Evan fill out the museum. Everyone is so burnt out building the museum. I don't know if we'll have the time to help Evan collect things to fill it. The town also spent so much money that everyone needs to start selling things again to keep the town running. I know Evan will figure something out. I just know we can kick that Jounce Corp out of here if we work together. Oh, that isn't actually mine. I borrowed it from Hikaru. Well, great. Where would that individual even be? I don't know. In the library. Okay. Well, I guess to the library it is, and I guess at least the library is on our way to the blacksmith. Let's check for more quests. Largemouth bass, probably not. Wasabi, cilantro, white bass. Yeah, not yet. Not until we know for a fact that we will have fishing rods whenever we need fishing rods. Ooh, that's 400 gold right there. I will take that. And some bacon. Let's do it. Bacon is going to be a good food resource because bacon is only worth 40, but it gives you a lot of stamina. So that's exciting news. Let's go up here and see Bishop. Then we'll go up the hill and see Hikaru. And then hopefully after that we can go and visit with Nora. Do you need anything? You need to give something to Nora as well. Sure. Buying and selling. Got some good hose. We got another iron watering can, but our iron watering can's doing pretty decent at the moment. We did get another sickle. That could be good for us. You know, honestly, at the moment, I don't think we need any of these tools. So let's save our money for tomorrow. Hikaru's still up there. Library, and then we'll have to find Nora for 2 packages now. That shouldn't be too bad. That does mean we're going to end up doing some fishing tonight, though. Because we have a working fishing rod. We no longer have much durability left on our pickaxe. You're way too kind. I've got some extra gold that I can give you for the trouble. He's got 10 friendship points with him, 3 friendship points with his friends, and 40 gold. It's not a lot, but at least it's something. You know, we can hold on to that kind of stuff. Oop. So we'll go and we'll visit with Nora, who it appears is still up near her house. But that's okay. We'll throw some things into this here recycler. An old tire. And a plastic bag. And then we'll have a chat with Liam. What's up, friend? It'll be nice having more vegetables in town. Perhaps you'll grow something cheap enough that I can afford. Then I can actually have a meal. Might also actually be really good for us to plant some things, and then we'll go fishing. I know that means we're coming up this way twice to visit with Nora, but I think it would be really good for us to do that. Besides, from here I think we can just jump back down into our farm, which is good. Oh, that isn't actually mine. I borrowed it from Loxie.
That's a beauty.
And that is hers. I don't have any space for this at my house. Do you want it? 10 friendship points. 3 friendship points with Nora's friends. And a wolf child painting. Interesting. We'll go and figure that out. That's worth 80 gold, so it's not worth a lot of money, but it could be an interesting decoration. Let's go get some more crops planted. We'll just jump off this here cliff and find ourselves back in our little homestead. So we do have some grapes. And we do have some rhubarb, which is good to see. Now here's the thing, is I'm not seeing peas, though. Still not seeing peas. Well, we don't have any juniper in here either, so that's a thing, I guess. So, whoops. Okay. So let's get the juniper down. And then the grapes down. And then some of the wheat down. And then we're gonna have to watch our stem here. I'm thinking, let's eat some bacon. And we'll do one last till. Oop. Right there. And put 2 more wheat seeds out. So that's excellent. Now coming into our house here, what does this painting look like? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, we're keeping that. Definitely. Let's check the cooking channel. We learned how to make lavender tea. And the crafting channel, where we learned how to make a wooden axe. Awesome. Okay. We have a bunch of stuff to sell here. So 20 more green beans, a corn dog. We're going to sell off this recycling voucher, this pickaxe, this sickle. And that should be good. And we can go and do some fishing. And we'll get more wheat and things in the ground soon. And the more things that we sell, the more processors we can unlock, which is going to be so great. I'm very excited to see that happen. I'm also very excited to see things like a barn happen for us, but that is going to require a lot of money. So even though it doesn't seem like it, I am making a beeline for a barn. It just takes a while to get there. Honestly, it just takes a while. There's no getting around it. We are playing this on challenge mode after all. So we are going to have to push for that. But as we get more of the mines unlocked and we can just go gem hunting in the mines, that's going to really help us out a lot. Because then we're just going after the things that we want and need, and we don't have to go through all of the mess to get there. And that's going to be fantastic for us. Also, eventually, we'll get to a point where we don't use as much stamina and stuff, and where we're primarily actually going to be relying on the fruit picker. Because we don't need tool durability for that, really. That's something we can always get. So let's do some fishing. As we go along, it'll also become a lot easier for us to make money just kind of passively, which will be very, very helpful to us. Like, things will start to happen in much bigger bulks, which is going to help us out so very, very much. And in the meantime, well, we fish. This is what we do, is we just fish. We got some trash, that's fine. We'll recycle it. But yeah, at some point relatively soon, we're going to have to start working on actually doing the museum. Because we do have a limited time frame to get that done. This game's a lot of fun in that it pushes you towards that end game with a time limit. So there is actually a feature of challenge to that. Now, it is still really hard to lose, but this game you actually can lose, like the older Harvest Moon games, which makes it honestly more fun for me, at least. I hope you guys agree on that. It means we have to work just that little bit much harder. And that's part of why there's friendship groups in this game as well, is because there's 4 towns. There's actually 4 towns. The 3 starting towns, and then there is one other town. Very, very small little place. But it does exist. So to make all of those things work out, they give us friendship groups instead, which is very nice. So it looks like we finished all the fishing quests, or they expired, but we didn't get any mail of people being disappointed in us, so we must have finished them, which is great. That means those northern pikes are for us to sell, which is absolutely fantastic, and I'm very excited for it. So we will go home. We'll get that handled. And then we may actually go to sleep after that. I know it's a little bit shorter of a day. We did start the day at noon, almost like when you pass out in the old games. But a shorter day is not necessarily a bad thing. At least during this early game hard grind, shorter day is not a bad thing to have happen. Throw in some northern pike, some black bass, some tetras, and some mullet. Ooh, and I'll do that again. But yeah, we've got everything in the ground except the peas that we need. We need not green beans, we need peas. I believe. I am fairly certain of that. Yeah, those are more green beans. So we do need peas in order to finish this. But that's fine. Look how well our trees are coming along. That is fantastic. If we pull out our watering can and stand near a tree, we can actually see what needs water as well. But none of those need any water at the moment. So what we will do is we will put away another piece of old netting. And I think, honestly, we're going to go ahead and get some sleep. We'll sleep until 8:30 in the morning tomorrow. And as we awaken to a new day with a lot more energy for next episode, we do come to the end of this episode. So, with that being said, if you like what you see, please feel free to hit that thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. But until next time, may the wind bring you on another journey. And have a good night.